Hi, I'm Donna Jordan from Jordan Fabrics. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of Jordan Fabrics. Normally, I show you how to make a quilt or another project, but we get a lot of requests from people wanting to know, where do you work? Where do you make your stuff? So we're just going to walk around and show you everything today. Now, the building behind me here, this is our workroom. This is where we cut out the kits, where we make our YouTube videos, and we're going to come back to that. But let's start out in the retail store. It's the next building all the way across the parking lot. So this is the retail store. This is where most of our fabric is. This is where the shipping department is. We've got the quilting machine going. We've got a lot going on here. So I'm not really sure where to start, so I'm just going to show you everything. These are all hand-cut items. These are kits that my husband Matt cuts and packages up. So we have lots of different colors and styles. These happen to be table runners here. We have a lot of these really cute little frogs. We use them to hold displays up, and they're just really fun and happy. They make the store look happy. And these shelves are all filled with other hand cuts. We've got other kinds of quilt kits, log cabin quilt kits here. These are all log cabins. And then down here, we've got traditional pre-cuts, the 5-inch squares. So these are charm squares, some of which we cut, some of which we buy from the manufacturers. Again, lots of variety. And these are jelly rolls. Jelly rolls are my favorite pre-cut. And we've got them all the way down here. So all of these, no matter what the shape is, they're all jelly roll strips. Now these are some of the more colorful rolls here. We've got a lot of rainbow solid color ones. They're really fun to use. And as we come around the back side here, we've got 10-inch squares, also known as layer cakes. We've got Christmas layer cakes, solid layer cakes. So a lot of them will have 40 different prints. Layer cakes are a really fun pre-cut. And again, they go all the way down the aisle. Now over here, we've got fat quarter bundles. Fat quarter bundles are always kind of a surprise because they come in all different sizes. Sometimes there's 12, sometimes there's 40. But I love the variety of prints you get in one fun package. Now behind me here is the quilting machine. It fits in this little cubby hole in the shop. And this is the kind of machine that if you take your quilt to a quilter, this is what they're going to use. Mine is computerized, so there's different patterns you can pick from. Mine has flowers. It's got big flowers. We've probably got fish. We've got a lot of different things that you can pick from so that you can have your quilt made just the way you want it. So once you've got a pattern all picked out and it's all programmed, all you have to do is press start and it will quilt a whole row. So back here, this is where all of our solids and batiks start. So we've got lots of solids and lots of solid color-ish batiks, ones that are almost solid. And then we've got printed batiks. They go all the way down the wall here, and all the way down here, and all the way down this wall. Now at this end of the store, we have rows and rows of different collections of prints. So this is where you'll find holiday prints, groups of floral prints that coordinate, baby prints, Christmas, Halloween, dragonflies, just lots and lots of different styles of prints. This is where we have all of our patterns. We have a lot from Cozy Quilt Designs because I like theirs really well. And this is not our permanent display. They're just here temporarily while we get our new hang-up area for patterns put up, but there's lots of fun quilt patterns here. Now this is my favorite section of the store. This is the Free Spirit fabrics with all the Kaffe Fassett prints. I just love them because they're so bright and cheerful. And then we've got some quilting books over here. I like to read quilting books. I get a lot of my pattern ideas by looking at what everybody else is making. We also do the shipping out of the store. So if you ever order anything, it's going to come out of this department back here. They're going to measure your fabric, pick out your kits, pack it up, and give it to the mailman. Now let's head across the parking lot to where we've got the workroom and the studio. Now this first section of the building here, this is where my husband Matt has his workroom and does lots of cutting.
Hi, I'm Matt Jordan. Welcome to my workshop, and I'm going to give you a little tour today. So all the stuff you see in here, we make them all right here. This is my work area. This is how I have it set up now. Through the years, I have made many adjustments and changes depending on the products we were making. So let me just show you around a little bit. I have tables that we've built with plywood, molding, very solid base. We've added numbers through the years, which allow us to roll fabric out and cut them to size. Very helpful, extremely helpful. I found that using a foundation of racks, like storage racks, heavy duty storage racks, works marvelous. It gives you real stability and real strength with these tables. They don't move, so your cuts are straight. I also have some shorter tables that we use, and it's great to get off your feet once in a while and do some folding. So we made these same style as the others, just smaller, and we can sit down and fold fabric. Plenty of racks. We always want to put things on racks. We have to have places to put things, so you'll see racks around the shop. We have portable ironing stations all over the shop. What we have done is taken boards, stapled the fabric with a little batting underneath here, and these boards are our ironing boards. We can take them anywhere in the shop. We have another iron station here. I have a piece of fabric set down here, and I'm going to give a little demonstration. These irons are great. They're lightweight. Plenty of steam. I mean, watch the steam that comes out of here. Really amazing. We use the Rowentas for years. They last forever. I've had this one 2 or 3 years now. We don't sell them, but you can get them on Amazon, and I highly recommend them. Folding and stacking is a big part of our business. It's a major part. And so I'd like to show you a couple examples of what we do. The first thing I want to show you is when we cut our jelly rolls, we stagger them so that you get this nice little effect here. And you can see all the fabrics. I love that. And the ladies expertly do this. And then we roll them into packages like this, which makes a beautiful presentation, I think. I love those. The other thing I'd like to show you, if I could, over here. This is our baker's rack, so to speak. And we set our log cabin kits as we cut them. Then we stack them so beautifully and take them to the shrink wrap machine. I love the way this looks. It's like a piece of art to me. So over in this area over here, we have a station where we make all of our instructions, all of the stickers that we put on the packages for all of our cutting. So the lady works here and does this all day. I don't know that much about it, but I'm so glad we have it because it really helps us out. This is our shrink wrap machine, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I really like about it. In the old days, we used to ziplock our kits. We've tied them up before, something like this, very common in the industry. I never liked it that much, and one day on YouTube I was searching around for ways to pack stuff, and I came across shrink wrap. So what you've got is an idea of rolling or shrinking like this. I like the way this protects the product and makes it look really nice. So we started shrink wrapping our products a few years ago. I'll give you a little demonstration. I've got a Lone Star kit I've got here. It goes inside the shrink wrap. I'm going to slide this down a little so I can get a good spot on it. There we go. And I'm going to sneak in here, James, and just push this into the machine. There's a bottom on it, of course, with some shrink wrap. This machine is going to heat up and shrink this wrap. Takes about 3 seconds or so. And there you have it. Shrink wrap holds the product nicely until we ship it to the customer or somebody buys it in our store. Really nice. I really enjoy using this machine. So that's pretty much what I work on every day, and I spend a lot of hours here, and I really do enjoy it. This is my office where I come and take a break once in a while, sit in the chair, read some computer stories. Donna's going to take you to the next room. If you have any questions for me, just leave a comment, and thanks for coming in my workroom today.
Now this middle building here, this is new for us. We were running out of space and we needed it for extra storage, and we've got a break room and a couple little workstations. So we're still getting everything in place here because it's so new, it's not finished yet. We've got a nice little workstation here for updating fabrics. And we've got a lot of shelving for fabric storage. So when our freight comes in, this is where it all gets unboxed. So we've got rooms that could be used as offices. We're just filling them all up with fabric right now. I think I'll use this for an extra sewing room. That should be kind of fun to have an extra room. And then we've got a nice break room over here. Again, it's not finished. We've got to get some quilts hanging up and make it really nice so the employees have a nice place to do their lunches. Now this last spot here, we call it the studio, and this is where we do all of our YouTube videos. So this is the filming area, and I've got a little computer set up here, so if you get our daily emails, this is where I write them. Now, sometimes it gets kind of late in the day and I make grammar mistakes or spelling errors, but you guys always let me know. I really do appreciate that. Now over here, we've got the ironing station, and this is the long table you'll see me cutting on in the videos. We've got all this fabric behind us. This is fabric that we use. It's not just there for looks. We actually cut with this fabric, and you'll see it changing all the time. Now in the back, we've got a big folding machine, and I bet we can get Matt to show us how that works.
I got this machine a few months ago. It's fantastic to use. It's really fun. And we had some fabric printed in Japan, some Christmas fabric. And it comes on rolls, like the ones you see here, of course. And I thread the machine. I roll the fabric in 20-yard pieces onto recycled bolts. And it's been wonderful. I'm really enjoying it.
Now over here, we've got my sewing machine. And this is kind of the critical piece of equipment you need to make a quilt. Now mine is not fancy. It doesn't do anything but go really fast. So if I want, I can sew really fast. Of course, most patchwork, I can't go that fast because I would mess it up. But this is a Juki. It's a single needle. It only goes forwards and backwards. No zigzag, no fancy stitches, but I just love it. So that's the tour of where we work. We really hope you enjoyed watching it. Now, if you have more questions, just leave them in the comments and we'll try to answer them all.
I really hope you enjoyed the tour, and thank you for all of your support.
Now there's one more thing. At the end of every video, we usually give a quilt away, and we're going to do that today. This is a quilt that's called Serenity. It's made with batiks. It was made with a jelly roll. You might have seen the video that we showed exactly how to make this. Now it's real easy to enter the contest. Just click that link below that says giveaway, and you could be the next lucky winner. Happy quilting!